kind of puts his hands up and like does a picture framing thing like a director does. He's not sure what he's doing anymore. He's killed so much time. I'd like to look around and see.
Amy looks concerned.
See what Sam's doing.
All right.
Can I see him from here?
It's up to Sean.
Probably not. I mean,
Were you hiding from me?
you could probably see me milling around the middle. He's pacing around like Darth Maul, walking behind that laser laser gate, waiting to fight Obi-Wan. I don't know why I pulled that reference.
Why do you
but
paint his face like that?
It's natural markings, kid.
I never read the books.
Let's see. I mean, this might be a challenge, but I'd like to try to signal to him about the pulling the fire alarm now.
Sam just shakes his head.
Well, it's not a challenge.
Like if you're gonna give him a signal,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like from this distance, Sam would need to roll an empathy to understand your intent.
I know it's a weird mixture of skills since it's a particular situation. Could I do like provoke against empathy, and if I win, I can communicate?
Under what thought process?
I don't know. It was stupid. Just forget I said anything.
Losing confidence.
He backs down immediately.
Pulls out a blowgun and shoots a dart at me.
He lifts up one of his tasers and threatens to...
I don't know, just because the thought process was like it involves my active sort of participation, so it was like using a charisma skill to try and communicate something, and since I'm the initiator, me winning the role would achieve what I wanted. It's right here in the Fate book.
I feel like if he did that, it'd also have to be like other people around him could notice it, though.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's like
All
a
right.
stealth roll almost.
So if you're comfortable with also trying to roll a stealth to make it mostly for the view of Sam,
Yeah.
I'd buy that logic.
Sorry, what was it?
What you wanted to do? Provoke against
Yeah.
empathy?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But then you need to roll a stealth if you want other people not to notice you doing your aggressive gestures.
Well, that's not gonna go well for me. So I have to roll a deceive against his empathy then to not have to not be noticed? The normal way?
I'm trying to think if maybe it's more of just a challenge. Because it's not really something that you're like deceiving against. How about you roll an empathy to see, is empathy really the right skill? Basically, I'm gonna have you roll a stat to see how hard it is for him to see you doing this, like how effectively you communicate your message, and that'll determine his challenge.
All right.
So, probably... Man, that's tough. Empathy's not really an active stat. Okay. Maybe it is deceive, but in the sense that you are actively... I mean, it would probably just be deceive or provoke. It's
Okay.
fine.
He's
Just
not gonna
roll.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
beat him. Is the problem. all this is going to come to nothing.
No, so I'm doing it differently. Your role helps him in this case. The higher you do, the easier it is for him to see you, right? So go ahead and roll now.
There it
Sam.
is.
What
Empathy.
am I rolling?
Empathy. All right.
Because fuck me.
No, I mean, in this case, it's fine. So, like I said, I'm not matching you guys against each other, Colonel. Your role was for how well you communicated, and Sam's was for how well he was picking it up. So you guys met my overall challenge.
All right.
I basically just resolved to adding your scores together to figure out if you got it. Because that was a weird situation. So, what do you do, Colonel?
I wave his attention down as I'm standing back here, and then I do the hand motion for the pulling a fire alarm.
All right. Sam sees that, and then he kind of does that thing where he looks around and then he does like a shrug, like, "What do you mean?"
I do it harder, and I wave a hand.
Sam
Hannah's-
does a draw across the neck motion, like, no.
Hannah will look at you, and she'll say, well, we've seen everything there is to see, so if you see any damages that you'd like to report, I'm happy to put it in the report.
Yeah, I walk forward and lean in, and he says, this right here, can you explain what that is? Is that some labeling from y'all folks, or is that, I hope not a perchance a Scotia damage?
Oh, absolutely. That was labeling that was put on
I tase
for
her.
the...
As we're
Oh
both
my God.
leaned in.
Whoa!
You're gonna have to roll a stealth on this, just so you know. Like, the camera is gonna pick you up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You tase her. She goes limp.
And then when she hits the floor, he is going to cry out, go, oh, goodness gracious, oh no, good, oh, what has happened? Was it a smell? Jeremy!
The guards all turn around. Jeremy rushes in, inserting his coat and stepping inside to help the lady. He says, what happened?
I'm going to pull the alarm.
Okay.
I taste Jeremy.
Amazing.
You're gonna have to roll athletics.
No!
You're gonna have to get to him. He's not close enough to you.
What, you said he came to help her out and I'm standing right next to her.
You can make
He's
that an
looking
advantage,
at you,
though.
though.
You could use that. You could still use the fact that he's looking at her.
I was waiting
Like,
I was waiting for the moment he was picking her up. Or like helping.
Okay.
I didn't just think that I would assault a security officer and win.
Alright. Well, you tase him. The door is locked, however.
That's alright, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm inside.
Alright. We'll flip music.
You just hang out in the room with 5 tasers.
Like, funnel all the guards in so they have to
This is
get
this is
you.
why I bought 3 originally, so I could just stand in a room and body pile like it was Hitman.
They're the Dark Souls, they start walking back to their position.
Alright, so we're gonna briefly cut to Carmine here before the alarm goes off. The lady... maybe too intense.
It's
Fixes
a very
her hair.
suspenseful lunch they're
Yeah.
having.
Maybe too intense first.
You don't know what's happening.
She's choking him.
He asked her to.
It cuts to Carmine with welts and bruises all over his face. He's fucking tied to a chair in the warehouse. I want to know why you're here.
Who's after the mummy? Huh? Don't act like that's not why we're here.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Oh my god.
You're at the bottom of the facility. You're at bottom right here in this little checkered break room.
Okay.
She takes you in to where Chad over here is making his lunch on the counter.
Oh, this guy looks like he's got a lot to say.
Yeah, he looks up and says, "Hi, Linda."
Ugh.
She does not say anything to him, and sits down and invites you to do so.
I'm gonna look at this guy and just sneer at him because he seems like a dumb guy, and that makes me upset. So, is that his fingernail?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like it.
Chad, not knowing how to take a hint, looks at you and says, "Oh, security. I haven't seen you around here before. Yikes."
Yeah, that's kind of the point of security.
We get so many in and out these days, I can never keep track.
Yeah, you seem very important there, sir.
Oh, thank you. Sorry. He just kind of leans on the counter, and
Oh.
I guess I named her Linda. I'm gonna remind myself. Linda will say, "Don't you have somewhere to be, Chad? A meeting, maybe?" And he says, "Nope. Just eating my lunch. 15 minutes." There's uncomfortable silence.
Making copy.
I'm gonna try to hurt Chad's feelings until he leaves.
Okay.
Yes, do
Yeah.
it. Yes.
Just gonna look over at Chad and I'm just gonna say, Chad, neither of us want you to be here, alright? Why don't you take a hike?
Nice.
Oh!
Chad just punches me in the jaw. so hard that I go unconscious.
You don't scare me.
I can't lose today.
No, you really can't.
Chad will say, "Oh, is it the egg salad?
Oh.
Sorry, it's just what the wife, packed for me today."
It's everything, Chad. Look, some of us only have 15 minutes for a break, so why don't you...
I know it.
Oh, look.
15 minutes, it's criminal. You're supposed to have 30, but they break it apart into two 15-minute intervals. That's not enough to eat egg salad.
He's gonna look to Linda and he's gonna say, surely we could take a break somewhere else, right?
Do you smoke?
He's
Oh,
gonna
you
say...
smoke now.
Yeah, he's gonna say, cigars.
She'll, having not really sat down, she'll leave the room and she'll lead you out front. And actually, as you guys are passing the front, it's probably a good time to do this.
An active shooter situation.
Robbery happening. I'll just pick.
That's a harsh word.
I guess we'll just use this guy again. This is fine. This man with a weird camera in his hand. As you guys are going to leave, you notice that there is someone talking to the attendant at the counter, and he says, "No, there must be a mistake. My appointment is at 3 o'clock.
Kill him. Use the gun.
I tase him. Till his eyes boil.
It's Alexander...
Graham Bell.
Hamilton.
Nope. Hamilton.
He starts rapping.
Everyone's loving it.
People are eating it up.
Alexander Rosary.
I have a 3 o'clock slot. I have a 3 o'clock slot. Why, I'm not giving away my slot.
Horrible. He says, "My name is Alexander Rosary from the Hearth Museum of Anthropology. I have a 3 o'clock appointment. Look it up." And she says, Sorry, sir, there must be some confusion. According to the system, the
Abraham
representative
Jedediah is already here.
here. What is it, Abraham?
Lincoln, I don't know.
It's up here somewhere.
She really should have seen that coming.
Abraham, not fake name.
Abraham Bruce Wayne.
Abraham, closet woman.
Oh gosh, it was literally Abraham. Here we go. Abraham Harcombe.
Yeah, that's right. Nope. You definitely put a lot of
Harambe is how you
stank.
pronounce it.
Hark. I remember when we got our dicks out for him.
Harcombe.
I do love the AU where he gives her the name Abraham Harambe. She just has to accept it because, like, what are you gonna say?
She's like, I'm sorry for your loss.
Might not be sensitive to question it. We did just have sensitivity training, so please come with me.
He says, according to the system, Abraham is already here, or whatever she says.
Yeah.
And Linda here is not really paying much attention to it. She just heads outside.
I don't think that I know anything about Abraham Harcombe.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know that we
You'd
talked
probably
about that on the
have to.
walkies, so
I really cut off early.
I don't know that I could raise an eyebrow and meta that. I think that's just noise to Carmine at this point.
Well, you head outside then. And,
All right.
She will withdraw a cigarette and a one of those really bad fruit bars you get from a vending machine.
It's like a Nutri-Grain bar.
Yeah,
Those are
probably.
fine.
Those are good, Mac.
Yeah, I like Nutri-Grain bars.
I don't. So
You don't like
my
water
opinion matters. I'm the DM. They're bad in my universe.
She is the DM. We have to admit it.
I don't care.
So she'll say, "So what got you into security?"
Oh God.
What do you mean?
A
I'm not.
taser.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor.
I'm a
Ah,
doctor.
fuck.
Ah, shit! Shit!
Taser.
God, don't make me use deceit.
Oh.
He's just gonna say, well, I look good in a bulletproof vest.
Nice.
Oh, smart.
Like Carmine rolled to see. He was like, oh.
Oh. Because you do, though, I don't know. If I were in your shoes, I might be thinking about retiring.
He's gonna say, come on, I'm not that old.
At your
51.
I mean, is this really your passion? Walking around storage warehouses with old, priceless objects?
All right, what's your passion? Give me a passion.
Not paperwork.
So what do you want to do?
Oh, wow. What do you want to do, Linda? What's a really fun life aspiration? I want to make jewelry.
You ever make jewelry before?
Oh, loads. I've got my own Etsy shop.
Do you?
You know, it pays a bill or two.
Like looking at my sheets, sweating. Like, what do I keep going back to physique for some reason? Like I'm gonna choke her.
Oh, God.
How do I make this lady leave?
Well, you shouldn't have flirted with her. This very
I
vanilla.
want to mechanically turn this into something. Apparently I'm not. I need Nero is what I need. So I'm gonna try to trick her into
let's just
giving
do that.
me-
Matt, can we swap out characters real quick?
Oh yeah. Can I play Nero from now on? I got the fucking token from Claudia.
I just thought Thoreau would fit really well in this universe. I'm super excited for the opportunity.
Like going back and forth between burglary, I'm like, I try to steal something from her.
Her heart.
Ah.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh.
Okay.
oh, that's something.
That's an actual stunt for like a roguish sort of.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
rogue
That's
character.
not bad, yeah.
The stunt would be called roguish
Oh, roguish.
for the rogue.
For the rogue. She's got an Etsy shop.
Yeah, she makes secondhand jewelry. It's really lucrative.
So we know she sucks.
Did we not already know that already? Did we not already establish? I feel like she's the most vanilla wafer character.
Golly.
Like, what's your goal here? What are you thinking?
My goal is to get her out of the room. We don't have to super entertain this if I can't come up with anything to make this into something. I'm sure I got her out here.
Yep,
We're outside.
you're outside.
Do I even know about the mummy?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Had she handed me a cigarette?
She can.
Okay. Well, lighting a cigarette, Carmine will say, so you being up at the top, you know what everybody's all, up in arms about that we're moving around today?
A mummy.
A mummy?
Yeah, came in last night from California.
Okay. What are we doing with a mummy?
Shipping it back to New York, of course. Where else does a mummy go?
Carmine goes, mummy.
A mummy. His hands are shaking.
And
Yeah.
But it's not a real mummy, right? Like we checked. It's dead?
no, if you haven't looked, if you open the coffin, there's claw marks on the inside. She'll look at you and she'll say, and no, before you ask, I can't take you to see the mummy.
Ah, come on. We got
God,
10
no.
minutes.
Yeah, my clearance isn't quite that high. You should talk to Hannah.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
sorry, you should flirt with Hannah.
remember Hannah. I'm gonna
Hannah is who,
Hannah's
it's who...
My girlfriend.
Colonel's girlfriend.
Who's
Girlfriend.
passed out, yeah.
Yeah.
He's currently indisposed.
Currently in the stage 3 cardiac
A
arrest.
body bag.
But I'm gonna swing for the fences here, and he's just gonna say, come on, first date, you, me, seeing a mummy? You could swing that. How many times you get this kind of opportunity? And it's a 2. I'm gonna actually harm my laptop or something.
I could take you to look from the outside, but I won't lose my job here just to let you see a mummy.
I'll take looking from the outside. But I'm gonna remember this.
I'm gonna remember your dialogue
He's like
choice.
He's like not joking and grabs her wrist really firmly.
Oh no.
She'll kind of, she'll dryly laugh, and she'll actually lead you around the front of the building.
Oh, okay, I could do something with this.
She'll jump the rail like a surfer.
I have a bad hip though.
There's a guard here. He's hanging out. She just wanders by. He looks up to regard her, but she kind of waves at him, and he seems to recognize her. And with you in tow, seems to presume that things are in order. So she'll take you through the docking bay here. At least she would have. I think this is about where you'll be
Okay.
when the alarm hits. You get to peek in the doors. You see some commotion going on. And then my babies.
Carmine shouts, "Before the fire alarm, point to which crate the mummy is in."
What?
He just tries to keep making conversation while the alarm's going.
Do you want to go somewhere else? Somewhere quiet?
like next to the mummy, for instance.
Wouldn't it be just a crazy first date if we just went in that burning building anyway and looked at that mummy?
Back to my babies in the office, really quick.
Yep.
What's your plan here before we Raise hell, I guess.
Oh, I figure we have the passcode right because I got a 5. Did that get us what we need? And then we have the car keys, or a few of them.
You've certainly got a handful of car keys. Got all of them.
She will look over at Trent and say, "That's got to be 15 minutes. How about we get out of here?"
Yeah. I don't want to clean anymore.
I never started, and she'll get up and kind of walk with you.
That's okay. I did enough for the both of us.
Oh, thanks. Let's see where the others are and put our heads together and figure this out. And maybe that's when the alarm hits. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that is perfect time. Let's see what this sounds like. Yeah, I'll just do this for now.
Raccoon thief.
Just like Hoover.
I feel like yeah.
No, it's good.
It's fine. So yeah, the fire alarm goes off, which each standard fire alarm, very very loud, ear-splitting siren. There are lights kind of flickering next to the alarm, but power's still on and everything. People are generally kind of looking around confused. Let's see here. Sean, were you trying to be stealthy about pulling the fire alarm?
I suppose so, yeah.
And you're gonna have to give me a stealth roll.
Right.
Wow.
That's not good.
Just, I guess, give some general... Yeah, so the workers around you all notice you pull the fire alarm.
One fate point would tie, at least.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'll use a fate point on it. I want to tap, let's see. What do I want to tap for this one? Probably tap situationally that I'm a guard routinely walking this area. Checking security systems around the place, but I don't know.
If you want to tap your guard attire, I'd buy it as an aspect that exists in the world. You are outfitted like you belong, so people.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So with a tie.
Takes him a second, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know that they initially realize what's happened.
Yeah, maybe they don't.
I think here's what it is. You have another chance to evade them before they notice it was you.
Oh, okay.
So they turn, trying to figure out what's happened.
All right. In that case, I'm going to. My guy's going to start doing the thing that everybody who's ever worked security has ever done with like a crowd or like even people, and he's going to start waving his arms. And he's going to be like, "All right, guys, you hear the sirens. You know what that means. We need to get out of the building." He's going to start waving people towards whatever exit there is. I'm going to do a provoke. I don't know if I have to do 2 of them or not. Oh my god.
Wow.
Jesus.
No, you could do. Do 2 provokes on these 2 gentlemen here, the 2 closest to you.
Christ.
Cool.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Mac roll an 8.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Match.
Holy shit.
Okay, this time
Okay.
you get to talk to them and see if you can convince them.
I'll use another skill though. I have to get in a karate battle with him, so Keep on down the line.
Fucking
If
ties.
you want us to get out of here, you're gonna have to prove you can dance.
DDR.
You probably, honestly, if you fate point this one, you will sufficiently beat everyone, and you can probably just fate point the guard uniform again because it's a security officer telling people to leave.
That is true.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use another one.
All
Cardman
right.
tells everyone to leave.
They, after some very confusing AI where they walk in circles because of matched roles, they confusedly look at you, but assume that you know what you're talking about because clearly you've pulled the alarm for a reason. You're an official. Or maybe you didn't pull it. They're not sure. But they all start to meander toward the exit along with other people who are kind of confusedly murmuring with each other and moving out of the building.
I'm gonna go on my walkie. We're on channel 5. I'm gonna switch that thing on if it isn't on already, and I'm just gonna go. Cleaning team, are you guys reading me?
Who has the walkie?
I think I have one.
He had one, and then I think we had a second one because the cleaning guy also had one. So, or sorry, the technician. So I'll fish it out and say, "Yeah, we're good. Got keys. Got keys."
Dave
and,
has it and as he's standing there. It comes to, all right, I pulled a fire alarm. We got to get out of here with the mummy.
Everyone turns to look at him.
What is Linda doing?
Linda is. You guys are kind of met with a wave of people as the alarm starts going off, and she looks around with confusion and says, "Oh, what the hell?"
What is the disappear into the crowd skill? Is that stealth?
Probably.
That's what that is.
The Ezio skill.
Fuck me.
You could create an advantage for yourself
That's
via.
the crowd work skill. Do you have that?
Yeah, I have.
Do you have streetwise?
If not stealth, what's the skill you were hoping you'd have that's disappear into a crowd?
First aid.
Medicine, yeah.
You wear another man's skin.
How about a notice for an opening to disappear into the crowd?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try rolls on that.
That's
You gotta
a good year.
ask.
It's a good year.
It might just be a. Does it match at least?
It.
Maybe it's a 0 challenge. You never know.
Might be a 0 challenge.
So it matches because I made it relatively easy due to the large.
Can
massive
I
people.
tap the situational aspects that there's a fucking fire alarm has been
Yes,
pulled
of
and there's a
course
Hold
you
on.
can.
Hold
Great.
on. You're
It's a
only
great
tapping for a free use. If you've matched, you've created it and would later use a fate point anyway if you want to use it.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you've created a sufficient crowd.
All right. Well, then let's see how much worse this stealth roll is to disappear into crowd. Great. Fantastic.
You do have 2 aspects you could use for fate points, 2 independent
It's also
ones now.
true.
Yeah.
So you're trying to sneak away from your girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. But if I use those 2,
Linda's very desperate, and so she doesn't let him go easily.
I just feel bad. Like I'm rolling such low modifiers
Yeah.
today.
so what are my options? I could just add the 2.
Yeah.
no, 2 fate points. You'd have to use.
Yeah,
2
I can spend the 2 fate points. That'll clean me out.
Called clean break.
Oh yeah. You slip away from Linda because of the fire alarm in the crowd.
All right. Hidden from Linda, then I will. I'll come on the walkie and say, "Yeah, Reed, what the fuck is going on?"
I don't know, but we're coming to you. We got keys and 9 digits. Should let us in through the door. Where's the colonel?
Samuel says, get to the Senate Bay as quick as you can.
All right, we're on our way.
Alright, so here's the only rub. Colonel, there's one security officer at present still by the door
Uh-huh.
who saw what happened.
I would have been rushing over here the minute I pulled that thing and everyone was cleared out, by the way, just to let you know.
Alright. So I guess
Not saying
Sam.
not saying that like, you know,
Mhm.
still set up the conflict of that, but whatever.
No, absolutely. It wouldn't have taken you more than a second to pull the alarm and convince everybody. I guess what's your current play here, Colonel?
Oh, that's simple. I used I subjugated him with sonic telekinetic frequencies, and so he's currently under my command. So he's actually not a factor, as you would have
Oh.
thought.
That's
right.
Oh shit.
Great. Let me.
He's been
I'm
psychically
just gonna
dominated.
reflect that. Hold on.
He's actually a hypnotist. He's not a lawyer at all.
He is currently psychically.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Chaos Emerald's power flows through.
Really, man. So he's like a necromancer kind of minion that he can.
Did he hypnotize
command
us
on.
all into thinking he was a lawyer?
Yes.
That's part of it.
Alright.
Here, hold on. We gotta make him Knuckles.
Yeah.
There we go. All right. These two are tased. This poor gentleman with the knowledge. This lady is also tased. I'm just gonna move them over here for ease. This guy here, who is kind of seeing what has happened, he calls out and he says, "Hey!"
Who, me?
He said he will first go to say, "Step outside of the cell," but then he'll remember that the door is locked, and he'll turn as the alarm goes off. And I guess the first person he's gonna see in armor is Sam.
So as Sam's coming over too, just because this is probably the right time and the right place, is there any means? Is there a fire door in this general area that people are coming out of?
I think you probably have to notice that
Got a
one.
notice for it.
Well, where did the crowd come from that he entered?
They went through the main bay thing here,
Yeah,
right?
they went through the bay.
Oh,
They just
correct.
jumped out the truck, like the truck
Oh.
door.
It's not like
Imagine
there's a
there's a-
single like a bay that's like wide enough for a single truck. It's like a loading.
Piled out like
Yeah,
zombies.
it looks like
It's like World War Z. They all walk out.
I unloaded trucks for 10 years at Wegmans.
It's just usually.
You know who I was.
There's usually a back door next to one, though.
Do you have any idea who I am? I'm the
That's
guy.
I'm Mr. Wegman.
Sean knows where I was going.
I'm the
usually a
Dilbert
door.
fucker, baby.
I'm the Dilbert gamer.
Yeah, the door is closer to where the vehicles are now. So
Alright.
if you want one closer to where they are, you're gonna have to notice.
I can
for it.
certainly roll a 1. Oh my
There
fucking
you
god!
Okay, there you go.
You succeeded with style. So
Alright.
what?
I want a fire door right here that I can come through like Kramer.
You certainly have.
Woo!
Before the
It's
last
big enough to
factory.
run into the guy.
So this man has his gun out because he's noticed what's happened in here, but
Mhm.
he can't do anything about it because there's, a wall in the way. So he turns to see Sam, and you have successfully noticed a magic door into existence.
It's not a magic door. It's a
So-
door that's always been there. I just noticed everything about it.
What's the goal here, fellas?
Well,
Man's
what
got
is when I come in? What is Sam doing? Is he already drawing on the guy?
No, Sam has his hand on his gun, like at his side, but he's going to be looking at the other guard. He's going to say, "What's going on?"
Man, what is going on? How to describe what just happened? I'm not really sure of the situation, but the chief went inside, and that gentleman in there, tased him.
I'm going to pull the gun to his temple.
Oh,
And he's just going to say, "All right, hands up."
This is another
Oh.
robbery.
Of course.
Jesus.
Gloaty
I'm
NPCs
so-
tonight, huh?
I know. I'm
Yeah,
really
they really
sorry.
are. This is good.
I'm rolling zeros and ones.
And we're just kind of rolling like shit, so
Yeah.
Oh.
like everyone is rolling like shit.
He does not take his hand off of his own firearm. He is not moving. It's not like he's doing anything, but he's just kind of calling your bluff right now. And he says, oh, God. He doesn't really say anything. He's just kind of gauging now what's happening.
What do I need to roll to tase this man while he's looking at Sean?
Yeah,
Oh,
nothing.
nice.
You just tase him.
All right, I will use my other tase charger as he stares Sam down, and Sam slowly begins to piss himself because the guy
That's
rolled
not
higher.
what's happening.
That's what's
That's-
happening.
He's not calling a bluff because Sam will shoot at the next sign of trouble.
I'll tase the guy from behind.
All right. Carmine comes in hot with a taser and puts Knuckles on the ground.
Not chuckling now. My big face is up against the glass in the door, and there's a muffled, oh, thank God you guys are here.
Gas starts seeping in the room.
It's the fucking Sons of Anarchy scene.
Trent,
Yeah,
where are
sure.
you?
Sure, Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
Are you
I
keeping
just didn't move myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm heading towards the that room.
Yeah, we were running. We probably came up here since it's the one entrance we know of and started running towards them.
Oh, really? Up here?
Isn't that the closest
Yep.
door?
That is the closest door.
I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, are there those security guards right there?
Yes, they are in fact coming. They came out of the same area you did, and they are looking to exit through the same area you guys are going.
Okay, so we're behind them currently.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Josephine will just be like, just be cool. Just kind of like put her hand up as they follow behind the
Yeah, everyone's-
security guard.
Everyone's
Totally
filing
fine.
out like it's they're getting a line for the lunchroom, giving each other flat tires without really realizing it.
Can you imagine someone flat tiring you purposefully during a fucking fire evacuation? You look back and they have a little smile on.
They proceed to walk out, and the two guards generally notice that there's kind of a happening over here. You've got one guard who's collapsed, another guard, and two people collapsed. Without really knowing, both of them look at each other, and they look back at you, Trent, Josephine, and the workers, and they say, "Get to the exit. We're gonna see what's going on."
Yeah, she will just kind of nod and wait for them to keep running forward.
Actually, I think it makes more sense that one of them escorts you first. So he will escort the civilians to the exit, giving this guy a head start who starts running over here.
She will look at the security guard. He seems intent to bring us along.
He's waving you that way as civilians.
Okay, she's gonna just kind of put up her hand and say, "I have to make sure Robert made it back. I'll be right back. Promise." She'll start running towards the door, trying to make it seem like she's fine. Just keep going. It's cool.
He'll call her and say, "Ma'am, you can't go back into the." He'll,
Trent's gonna say, "Don't worry, I'll make sure she makes it out."
No,
There we go.
all civilians need to go to the. He's gonna look at everybody else and
This guy's too much
kind of
trouble.
wave them
Tase him.
out. He's kind of ushering people out as then he realizes he needs to go back and make sure that you guys have all evacuated. This guy comes jogging up and he says, "What's going on?"
In the time that it took him to get here, because I didn't just T-pose when
Yeah.
Colonel pushed
Alright.
his face on the window, I'm gonna say to the Colonel, don't let me like strong arm you. However
No,
time
no.
that I have, cut me off when I can. I don't get that power to just tell you no.
I'm playing all the characters. So
Yeah.
my time's dilated compared to you.
Carmine's gonna say, all right, come on out of there, Colonel.
Is there a thumbprint thing on this side?
Yeah.
I should hope so, because I would have made fun of you if you were going to say there wasn't. I was going to be like, how the fuck does he get out? Yeah, he reaches down and he has to grab Laramie's big forearm and have to like drag him over and lift it to the pad.
It beeps at you because you didn't put in the 9 password code.
There's a 9-digit password. Did any of y'all get on top of that?
Are you
We're
guys
working on
there?
it. He's gonna call into the walkie and say, Josephine, you get the code?
Yeah, I was coming on my way, but the guard's giving us a bit of a hassle, and then she'll read out the 9-digit code. You ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead. And he's gonna, as she says each digit, he's gonna say them loudly to the Colonel. Like a dad repeating the Wi-Fi password.
696942069.
Nice.
And Colonel, as you press his thumb into the pad, the lock disactivates is a word that I'm choosing.
Disengages.
Disinactivates and
Double down.
ka-chunks open, and you are liberated.
I'm going to fish a nearby crate, and just for the time being, wedge it in the doorway.
Smart.
Yep. Oh,
All
shit.
right.
We're
Oh,
loud.
fuck.
Oh, fuck,
Oh, wait.
we're loud.
Taser!
Taser!
Shield!
I mean, I feel like I had to put some in.
Yeah,
It's necessary.
easily. Yes.
So you jam it in the door. Roll a crafts.
Okay.
All right, it jams, but you can tell that the lock is spring loaded and it's not going to hold very long.
He says, I've got the mummy here.
Carmine says, "It's in there."
Yeah, why do you think I'm in here?
I don't know what this place is. There's fucking beds in the bathroom.
Stop!
It's canonical.
I guess this is about the time the guard starts coming over. And he asks what's going on.
It's my turn. I'm gonna tase him if I can. I got one myself.
He runs over, fucking Sam just body checks him.
Right in the neck.
All of my money went to this. I made all of this possible.
Every mission should have tasers.
Smoke coming out of this guy's mouth, nose, and ears.
Remember when I meant to put in one taser and
Yeah.
I accidentally didn't,
sense.
and this is what's
That's a cheat
happened.
code.
Can we get the chargers for these things?
I start to, I don't know what the container's like, but I start sliding the mummy container over as best I can toward the door.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Yeah,
So-
I'll get in there and
Give me a physique.
Yeah, he's got the two of us helping him.
Get in there, boys.
While that's going on, I think we'd try to see which truck would be usable. So just in the background as this is setting up.
You still have one more guard back here,
We do.
unfortunately.
actually, I'm not
You
gonna
guys
help
got
you
a
out.
taser?
Will you give me a fate point if I don't?
On your... Yeah, if you want to compel your...
My superiority complex.
Yep.
Alright. So he's gonna be standing out here, kind of like keeping watch, with the gun, and he's going to check the ammo. He's gonna. Wait, what the?
Ah, fuck you!
He's gonna look over.
Colonel, I've got a +1 to help you with your physique.
Oh, you know I don't have any of that.
You're gonna have to roll for
Sounds
him.
Come
like
on,
you've
old
got the,
man.
sounds like you've got the physique.
Dope yourself up with some medicine first.
Yeah.
Take a shot.
You could always call Trent over.
Ah, we need Trent.
It's true. You do need Trent.
I'm gonna give it an honest shot first. Maybe this is the roll.
It's not. Oh, damn it.
It's not bad.
Good. The case is very heavy.
So like a 2 is perfect.
You guys, mostly you, Carmine. The Colonel's, doing that girlfriend thing where he's pushing on it, but
Clearly,
he's,
none of the weight is going anywhere on
he's
that
like
side.
sliding on the floor like he's in an ice rink. You guys kind of get it to budge toward the door, but it is alarmingly heavy for two, men past their prime.
What the hell?
What if we take the mummy out of the crate?
Yeah, the mummy doesn't weigh much. That's gonna be fine.
The mummy's not. I mean,
It's beef jerky.
Yeah, does the crate open?
yeah.
Yeah.
If upon attempting to do so, Sam was going to look over and go, "You don't think the crate is probably part of the thing? We need to keep it in there."
I will say that it did specify, and this is
Oh, it did specify because I was about to
load
yell
the
at
crate.
Sam.
No, it's. I like your intuitiveness
Gumption.
and your gumption, but this was the first instruction we were given.
What is the mummy sitting on a fucking diamond? And then he'll call into the walkie. He'll say, "Trent, get over here. We need your muscles."
I'm gonna look at Trent as this guard is approaching and say, "Are those muscles for show, or can you throw a punch?"
Does Josephine not have a taser too?
No, I don't, unfortunately.
We maxed out at 3, and they've all been
Come
used in
on,
this room.
Trent, throw
I
the
think I
punch.
had one, but I think I used all of the charges. I
Uh,
didn't keep track, so I'm gonna say I did.
I think you used one when I used one. So unless my math is wrong, what was the second person you used yours on?
Let's see.
I thought I
Oh.
used mine on the policeman and then the other guy.
Or
But
people
maybe I
below.
missed him.
You and I each used one on the two guys in the basement.
Yep. According to, because it would have been this guy is on Trent. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, Trent. As much as I really want you to throw a punch, you do have an extra charge.
Where the
Okay.
fuck did
But-
we get all these things?
But, what if I compel you to throw a punch instead?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Do
that's
it.
fine.
Excellent.
Do it.
That just reeked of like desperate
What the
divorcee
fuck?
energy.
It really did.
Hold on.
What if
hold
wait?
on.
What if I can get you to do it?
I want this for him.
Well, we have to see. We have to
Um,
see what this guy's fight is. You might not have
Fights
failed.
a
Yeah, he
three.
could lose.
Yeah.
So my.
He's
So,
a
With
guard.
Mac rolling? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know.
Sure, she
What
can.
the fuck?
Oh,
I really,
shot
I
you, so
really
it's
I
doubled.
bought
that's not real. That's not
it.
real.
I really bought it.
A +6. He's a boss.
Very
Oh
weird.
shit.
Level 55.
No!
Oh!
Alright.
Reroll. Be remembered.
He's got a big point.
Reroll.
I
Trent.
could just fate point and make it a 3.
That's pretty good.
So I'm gonna do square up.
Oh,
All right. You
it's not an aspect I have, but I did just say it. So.
That is an aspect.
Trent, what do you do here? He's walking
Um,
towards you, kind of with a hand out, like, "Sir."
You're approaching me.
Trent just runs up and cry chops him in the throat.
The fuck, dude?
What kind of punch is that? Yells Josephine from behind.
He recoils and starts going for his gun.
I put a little flare on it. I don't know.
Just finish him off. Make a fist, throw it.
He pulls out his gun.
Uh-oh.
and Trent, he's gonna take a
Uh-oh.
shot at you.
Trent,
Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
get out of
Trent.
Oh,
Whoa!
my first bad roll
there!
of
The
night.
worm has turned.
Trent, catch the
Uh,
bullet.
I can only do athletics, right?
Athletics,
Yep.
correct. Oh,
I
no!
knew it. That's a
Oh,
mild.
fuck me.
Immediate.
Jesus Christ.
Of
That is
course.
so. As the way guns work, that is an immediate mild.
We got a doctor.
Yeah, you're fine.
He
Yeah,
can
doctor.
roll it too. Get rid of that right away.
Alright, I assume I noticed the gunshot, even over the blaring alarms. Unless I didn't.
Wait, so that is... Wait, what
sorry.
sort of consequence was it? I was looking at my...
mild.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spicy.
So, if you kind of try to get in his space again to prepare for another attack, he goes to like take a shot. Maybe you kind of divert his arm, but it still grazes you, you know, or your ears are kind of ringing, and you are free to take another swing.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey, Trent, can you roll in the positive?
It's not that kind of night. Oh my! You're gonna kill him.
Oh, Trent.
All
Good
right.
work.
Trent's gonna put him in a triangle chokehold. And he's just gonna hold down on him.
Trent thinks he knows a martial art, so he's like saying,
it like actually kills him because he doesn't know what he's doing.
Stone cold, Steve.
This is gonna make it pass out Josephine, and he's like.
No,
alright,
I think actually he just punches like Josephine was saying.
Yeah, there we go.
okay, you get into his space. You catch the kind of like muzzle flash of the gun, but you're moving like, I don't know, Karate Kid, and you uppercut this bitch, and he kind of collapses backwards, and his gun goes scattering across the floor.
Trent goes running and he says, "Josephine, grab the gun!" And then Trent's running over to the sarcophagus.
Okay, perfect. She'll look over you and say, keys.
Oh, yeah, Trent's gonna throw them at you.
Great.
They hit her in the mouth and then
I
drop to
hope
the floor.
Don't make me
Cool.
roll, please. Just don't.
Sean, with the one, you do notice the gun shot, as do some of the people who are still kind of filing out of the building. They kind of flinch. Not really. You trained enough to know it's a gunshot. Other people not really sure what they're hearing, but people are kind of paying attention from the doorway.
They think it's a fire explosion.
Yeah.
Grease fire.
Guise.
Alright, well, I'm not going to move on that now if I see Trent running up here.
Yeah, Trent's coming.
He's a little bloody, but it's fine.
I'm a
Y'all better
traveling-
move it. We got to get this thing out of here now.
Trent, this is incredibly heavy.
Alright, go help Josephine figure out what truck the keys go to.
Oh, thank God. And I wave my hands daintily and run out of the room.
Perfect.
That's my physique.
Can you add a 1, Carmine?
Yeah, I can add a 1.
So,
All right.
Need it.
Trent's doing most of the work now. You guys are sliding across the floor. You make it probably to about here. We'll move. It's heavy as shit, but you're getting there. Trent's making real work of it now.
We'll try to unlock the back of this truck. If that is a challenge, we'll roll for it. Otherwise, just try to get the bed down and pull off whatever ramp kind of leads
Well,
into the flatbed.
You've got. We're gonna do Juliet's favorite challenge.
No.
You've got 30 keys.
Oh, Christ.
30?
I'm going to shoot the lock with my one bullet.
Amazing.
And the
Ow.
lock explodes.
I'll
I
look at
was like-
Cornelius and say, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Go ahead.
I would have been happy to be interrupted. It's a shame I didn't say first. He's going to take the key ring and go, now this I can do. And he'll quickly start investigating meticulously for the key, and then a gunshot goes off.
The
Fuck.
lock explodes, kind of shrapnel going this way and that as the lock is able to be peeled apart. People are now starting to pay even more attention from the front. You've got a few guards trying to wade their way through the crowds.
He's going to look at the two of them and say, either of y'all good at driving?
I'm from New York.
Is Trent coming up?
Yeah,
When he asked that?
you're
I was
with
gonna
me,
say,
you're fine.
I can drive. Just move out of the fucking way so I can get it in there.
Well,
No fucking way.
he's going to like turn back and forth and look around as to what he can do because he's not driving. Trent has to lift and then drive, so we're all pointless. He's going to run in front at the people approaching and say, the fire's bursting pipes. Get out of here. Do not come over here.
Trent's
Evacuate!
also going to scream to the other two members nearby, "Get the truck started."
Okay. Yeah, I'll run around and try to do that.
All right. These guys are probably a little bit more further forward here. I'll just move everybody. Well, like you've got space to get into the truck.
Gotcha.
Colonel's out front. Colonel, are you trying to do anything specific, like stat-wise?
Yeah. I mean, my goal is to dissuade them from coming in. I'm trying to mechanically accomplish that.
It's probably provoke.
All right.
Makes sense. Nice.
Nice. This is generally for the crowd.
Nice.
All right. Crowd believes you. They're
Sheep.
frightened.
Alright, I'm gonna get some more ammo off this dude.
Absolutely. This is for the two guards. Wow.
I knew it was coming.
The one of the guards kind of stops, closer toward the back. Apparently he's got a fire fear, like a weirdo.
Flashing back to when he lost both of his parents in a fire.
But I think the other guard over here has a better eye line and sees one of the guards kind of collapsed on the side, and he starts shoving out people out of the way. He goes, "Hey, hey!"
I'm gonna hop in the cabin of this truck, get it rolling. Shut the lock both locks on either side.
What the
You
hell?
got 30 keys.
Okay.
You also have, don't you have a carjack kit?
That's actually what I was
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah.
I was thinking of doing that. That is what I was gonna roll for. So Josephine's gonna look at the keys and just like flabbergasted, like anyone who has to do something quickly will just kind of throw them to the side.
You hear the hollering police officer, well, security guard,
Yeah.
coming up on you fast.
He wants to be a cop. That's why he took this job.
he failed.
I
He failed
wish.
out of cop school. Yeah,
His grades were too high to become a cop, so he had to come work here.
he never got his GED.
I'm going to use that +2. Whoa!
Wow.
Nice.
Hachi
Not bad.
machi.
Natural.
Load it.
This kit's
Big
pretty
naturals.
self-explanatory. It's got like some flyers in it.
I'm
And,
gonna take this roll. This is not the first time she's done this.
yeah.
I'm gonna say that canonically.
I still got it, baby.
All right. Everyone, you hear the engine rear up as the temperature-controlled armored vehicle roars to life.
I start trying to scramble in.
Trent and Carmine, give me another combined physique. Guess it's probably just Trent with +1.
Yeah, Trent with a +1.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. You guys have to lift this thing into the back. It's not quite secure yet. It's quite heavy. Lifting it is quite arduous, but you're almost there.
Can we succeed if I take physical stress?
Sure. You're under by 3.
I'll take it.
All right. Carmine, you exert yourself a little bit more because you're hearing those guards. Maybe you're hearing the guy who's starting to bang on Josephine's window.
Yeah, Carmine's +1 will be as we're struggling to get it almost there. He'll just push it. He'll put his hands under it. He'll lift totally improperly and just pop his back as he
Oh.
hikes it in there, and he'll kind of fall against the truck afterwards.
Got a slip disc.
I slip my disc.
Trent's gonna hop into the back of the truck. Do you have crafts at all?
I don't.
Okay. Trent's just gonna secure the sarcophagus down with whatever jumper cables are
Some
around.
wrenches or whatever's around.
Yeah. Wrenches.
Wrench.
Like WRENCH.
Oh.
It's probably a pallet or something.
Yeah, absolutely. You could tell right away, Trent, that this was the truck they were going to ship it in anyway.
Nice.
So you find all the equipment you need to secure the thing down
Mummy ropes.
with the 4 crafts.
Blessed by a Catholic
you find
priest.
some
You just
toilet
use
paper.
the the wrapping on it. to tie it
Yeah.
on.
You have no problem, Trent. You kind of like recognize right away packing equipment. You get it sealed in there real fast.
Okay. Trent's gonna jump out then and say, Carmine, get everyone into the truck. And he's gonna
Aye.
run up to the front.
Hand on his back, he's gonna call it, "All right, everybody in!"
Coming back with a magazine and another. He's going to enter the truck if he's able to.
I'm gonna roll down the window as Trent's running up here and say, "Trent, other side!" As he sees a cop on my side.
And the guard kind of squares off with you, Trent, as you run into each other.
Can I use the taser now?
You are free of your compel.
Okay.
His
Um,
eye.
Unless
Do I have to roll something to tase?
Nope.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna tase him.
That-
As I'm running past the drive-by tase.
He kind of reaches for you, but you just snag him, and
He's the guy in the dick as he walked by.
oh! Trent's like bull tap.
Trent, you had a taser the whole time? She says, opening the door and letting you out.
Yeah, I guess I did. And then Trent is still playing with it, and he tries to tase it, but it's not working. Like, oh, I guess no, I don't anymore. And then he gets in the truck.
He throws it out like garbage.
With
Colonel,
his
it's time
fingerprints
to
He
go.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't do that. He's not that dumb.
I said I climbed in. I clambered in.
Oh,
Oh, did you?
Like
Okay.
5 turns ago.
Okay.
All right. You guys have all climbed in. Your final obstacle, Trent, is there are a lot of people here.
All right.
And you hear sirens.
Honk that horn.
2
Yeah.
points for when you run over.
Yeah. I guess that's a provoke to honk
Yeah.
to move out of the way. Okay.
I'll add a 1 to that.
Oh, that's a 1 then.
All right. Crowd Will is apparently confused.
They're
Let
all
me
tired.
The sheep are
Use-
very confused.
Let me use a fate point for my alpha aspect. Likes to make others feel small. He's just gonna scream, "Get the fuck out of the way!" out of the
You
window.
know what a horn means. She'll shout after you.
The people part in confusion, including
Gary.
Linda here, Gary, Linda, everyone's favorites, crowd favorites. They part. I like the shot of you already moving the truck as they kind of like part and maybe sort of bump off of it a little bit as you're slowly starting to rev to spade.
Mm-hmm.
And you peel out onto the road here. You aren't in an actual truck, so I can't move you.
Yep.
We'll say you guys are down here by the front. I'm just gonna move you for the time being, because we'll move to another map after break. Another nappy. You guys come down this way. You're starting to get up to speed. Trent, you feel the engine start to stall a little bit.
Christ.
What the fuck?
So where?
It's just kind of fighting you a little bit.
Oh, I meant more like how far away were we?
You guys are by kind of the front door now.
Oh my god. Okay.
Why are we slowing down?
I don't know. I had this thing purring. What's going on? She'll look over at you, Trent.
I don't know. Keep her moving. Actually, don't do that. Trent's gonna jump out and try and fix it then.
Great.
And I'm gonna use my grease monkey stunt.
There's a homeless man in the hood.
There
Oh,
are
it's,
5
it's a winter
cats.
cat living under the hood. Sometimes they crawl into cars for warmth.
You
Oh my god!
It turns into a fucking Corvette.
All right. Well, Trent, this
The worm.
officer is gonna take a shot at you, but you absolutely have a fantastic advantage here to use. So, Trent, you recognize that just sometimes when you hotwire cars or trucks, for example, they don't always like to take to it. You just need to fuss with the battery just a little bit, just to make sure that it's drawing juice. You know this right away. Maybe you've hotwired cars before. Not even an issue for you,
Definitely,
clearly. But this officer here does, as he's kind of chasing after the truck, he's going to take a shot at you. You have a +2 for succeeding the style, so.
Okay.
Athletics.
Great!
Good.
You narrowly escape the shot as it pangs off of the tire wheel, as you've already kind of slipped back inside and slammed the door shut. And the engine is purring for you.
All right.
Roll
I'm
drive.
Gonna hop in.
Nice.
Nice.
Great.
Come on, Trent!
Trent's moment, man.
And Trent, you hit the gas and you guys take off down the road. And I think that's where we'll do break.
before the engine starts stalling again, Trent.
I've only got the
Stalls.
one
Half
idea.
mile.
You guys go that far, and then it stalls again. So
Hmm.
I have nothing else planned, guys.